This month has been incredibly tough. I'm sure many of you are aware that Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 others died in a helicopter accident in California. What you don't know though, is that Kobe was my idol. Though he wasn't an athletic idol, he was a mental one. I did grow up around basketball, which was my first love, so I always respected the greatness that he was. I saw him play in person twice, and during each of those games, he put on a show. However, it wasn't until his final season, in 2015-2016, when I started studying him from a mental approach. If you're new around here, this is my space where I talk about different mentalities, ways of thinking, and philosophies. I listened to dozens of his interviews, quotes, documentaries, motivational mixes, and presentations for the better part of 3 years. I watched and listened to them religiously. I had his jersey, I put his sports card in my wallet, I had a picture of him in my office, I taped a sign above my bed that read, "Don't let them outwork you, number 24. I even developed a mindset that branched off the Mamba mentality. I was obsessed with him in a way that most people weren't. A lot of people just focus on the basketball, but Kobe, to me, was the closest I could relate to, given my desire to win, dominate, and will to outwork the rest to get what I want. He would never know it, but I felt like he was my mentor. I felt like he understood me. He furthered my already existing work ethic, made me even more competitive, added to my unshakable confidence, and even boosted my tactical thinking. He loved to be hated, the same way that I do. It was a special one-sided relationship, all things considered, but I was determined to cross paths with him and have either a lunch or dinner with him. When people ask you, if you can have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be? My answer for the past 3 years was always him. It would have become my favorite moment of my career. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough in my pursuit to greatness, and the feeling of that opportunity disappearing through thin air killed me. Gone. You all probably have your favorite Kobe story, so let me tell you mine. Mine's not so much a story as it is a conspiracy. It's no secret that Kobe wanted to be better than Michael Jordan. He talked shit to him, openly said it time and time again, mimicked his game to a T. Everything he did was to try and one-up Jordan. There's a conspiracy theory Kobe wore 24 because Jordan wore 23 and it's one better. I can't put into words how much I love that. It encapsulates everything that Kobe was. He was fearless, he was confident, and he wanted to be nothing short of the greatest. Whether this conspiracy theory is true or not doesn't matter, because it is the most believable thing in the world regardless. I did some more reflecting, as I've done every night this month in particular. I decided to switch my favorite number from 33 to 25 to honor my mentor, the lessons he taught me, and my own pursuit of greatness. 25 being one number higher than 24, of course. I can envision it clear as day. I tell him my favorite number is 25 because he wore 24 and it's one better. Then he does that classic smirk head turn when someone would say some wild shit to him. Okay, yeah, whatever you say. From that point onward, the competition would be on in a game of let's just see how good you can be. I'd like to think that in that moment, he'd see a piece of himself in me. That kid, he's got it. So let's prove it, for him and for me.